Hi everybody, I have been working on this month's sheet load of cards from Alicia over at Call Me Crafty Owl. This is what her sketch looks like. There's pattern paper back here. There's a layer, your second pattern paper. She has a piece of vellum here, and then this is a shape for a sentiment or a die cut or something. And I didn't do my cards exactly according to the sketch. But you can see here I have done the first pattern paper, a layer, and my second pattern paper. And this one I cut a little decorative oval just to separate this a little more from this background. So we are just going to put this down on here. I'm not going to show cutting the papers this time because it's super simple. I am using some Echo Park paper here. All the pattern paper is Echo Park. The layers are some of the paper I got from Cardstock Warehouse, which I showed you on a previous video. It's great, especially when you're doing multiple layers of paper. Some of that lighter cardstock that I got from them is perfect for layers and for the die cuts. And these images I'm using are from Bitty Penny, one of her digital kits. What is the name of it? Hang on a second. I am going to find out the name, and I'll try to remember to link it down below. And find it on this thing. Bitty Penny. Natasha's Garden Gnomes is the name of this digital kit, I guess you would say. And also in Alicia's sketch, she does a landscape, and I switched that up some with these pattern papers and did both landscape and portrait orientation cards. And I'm going to just finish these up. I prefer double-sided papers. Because they're so much easier when you are doing these sketches to kind of have something to mix and match. Isn't that cute? And I have a bunch of, so I have bee products. See, I keep them in this little storage pouch. I get these off of Amazon. Oh, and that was something I first saw on Biddy Penny's channel. She was, I had got a couple of these free. I know I got one from Simon Says Stamp when I ordered one of their monthly kits. It came in one of these bags. But anyway, you can get a whole set of them off of Amazon. But anyway, these are some of my bee products. This was from Colorado Craft Company. And I honestly don't know if they have any of these anymore. I think back when I was shopping at Hobby Lobby, I may have gotten that there. This I got from scrapbook.com. It's one of those woodware stamps. I use those sentiments a lot. I've used that bee a good bit, and I've used this tiny bee and these sentiments quite a bit. And that's from Colorado Craft Company. The one thing I don't have in all of those sets is a Happy Bee Day stamp, which is I really wanted for these cards. And oh gosh, for probably half a dozen times I have gone online because I thought, well, I want something birthday to go with these bee products. And I would look, oh good Lord, that's crooked. I wonder if we can straighten this out some, because that card base is super crooked. So I would go, I would look on different sites, and I just never did. Today I tried to like pick out some things and combine them. None of them looked right together. There. Boy, that was really, I got off when I folded that card base. So y'all, today I did go online and ordered, it's just a sentiment stamp set that has Happy Bee Day. It's actually got 2 Happy Bee Days in it, 2 different ones. Because I just can't stand it. So these cards will probably not get completely finished until I get that. Because this set I want to turn into mostly birthday cards. Now I got out some portrait card bases. What did I do with them? Covered them up with the card sketch. Tonight they had a Kendra's Card Challenge card hop. I didn't get to watch any of it yet because I was fixing supper. Taking my shower and then fixing supper. And I will go through all these cards with you when I'm done. These are just some of the sweetest little images. And they are not that hard to fussy cut. I had 3 little fussy cutting sessions to cut out all the images I used. And then you'll be able to see how I changed these up you know, from the card sketch. I need to trim a little piece of that off of there, but it's okay. And these Echo Park papers, they are always having like warehouse sales. I mean, all the time. And I have picked them up like $7.50 for a little kit with the pattern papers and then a sticker sheet. And it'll have cut aparts in it. And I actually cut my papers, so I ended up with 7 cards instead of just 6. So here's what I did with this set of papers. Of course, I haven't put a sentiment on, and I will put some embellishments on as well. They've got bees on their hats. So cute. This is one of my favorite images, and it's several different sizes too. So cute. I mean, you could change this sketch up and do all kinds of things. And there's that. Isn't that a cool house? And then I finished a set last night. Same paper pack. Isn't he cute with his little flowers? I thought the be kind sentiment went perfectly. And I put a little black gem there in the middle of that flower. And then I just put some sort of peachy colored gems on here to finish it off. There's that same, I used him on my craft roulette card last week. It's just so sweet. Again, some glitter enamel dots just to sort of finish that space. It's very cute. I cut, this little bee was flying around him, but I cut it out and put it on there as a separate little embellishment. These are just the sweetest images. He's got the bees on his hat. His hat, it looks like a beehive. Again, some enamel dots on there. And I just didn't use the vellum behind these because that vellum strip, the way I used my images, would not have looked right. If you were doing it like right in the very center, although over here, even the one, where is it? So even this one, I had to make my oval too big to pretty much fit the bee for a piece of vellum to go back and still have a, you know, a little bit of a border on either side. So I just left it off. And I've got some more sets started here. This one, I love that house. The bees and that, you can tell the top of the house matches. Some of these flowers have an orangey undertone, which matches, and then these are sort of a lavendery, grayish lavender that went with the purple flowers. That's some pretty, pretty paper. And these I have already got the card fronts pretty much done. And then these, now this peachy, I can't remember where I got this peach color from. Oh, no, that's not the spell. I don't know. It's a mustache. And this is the cardstock I'm using for this set. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just going to put one together just super quick. The downside to using double-sided papers is that you have to cover up. You know, it's like you have to pick a side. And sometimes you cover up the side that you like. But you know, that's okay. And you have to cover up all that gorgeousness. But that's okay too. Oh goodness, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Somebody's over there scratching in the litter box behind me on the other side of the wall. That is lovely. Just a really, really pretty color scheme. Hey, Pete, Pete. I'm going to put one more of these together. And these papers I have so here's the paper I'm using. This Flora number 5. And I got the chipboard embellishments, accents, and then it comes with a sticker sheet. And I may use some of these stickers on these cards, so I will probably get out my vellum and cut some vellum. And it looks like she has, so it looks like it's at a slight angle. Yep, it's a slight angle. And a while back, I got some colored vellum from, oh, I looked at that, thought I'd already glued it down. It was all crooked. Anyway, I got some colored vellum from Amanda at Pear Blossom Press. And I haven't gotten to use it any, or use any of it yet. So I believe that's what I'm going to use for these cards. I tell you, I'm so bad about, isn't that just so beautiful? But you just have to close your eyes to how pretty that is and go for it. Because you have You just got to use up your pattern papers. And so there's our card fronts partially done. And see, I'm going to put the sentiment probably up here and some enamel dots. So running a piece of vellum across there would look weird. Let's see, that is, I did this portrait, landscape, landscape, landscape. So I wanted to use a piece of this darker, with this darker background. So I'll tell you what, let me grab that vellum. Let me set these aside. Oh, here's some more of the, you can see how much I've cut out of these sheets. And I still have these images, and some of these were too big to go on these cards, so I'll save them for another project. But I just love those ephemera, I guess you would call them. So let me grab my vellum envelope. No, it's not time yet. Okay, did I put that colored vellum in the right place? Ruh-roh. Darn my time. Okay, I did not put that vellum in my envelope with the rest of my vellum. A big boob. So, where did I put it? Because right now, I need to know. Oh, Lord. What's this? Nope. That is... Hang on. Well, if I can't find it, I'm just going to set these cards aside and do them later. Okay. This is my bin of unused items. So I put my vellum in here since I haven't used it yet? Yes. Okay, I don't usually put, you know, like supplies in here, cardstock type stuff. So let's see. And our vellum needs to be how big? Okay. I'm not going to pull this all the way out of the package. I'll be struggling with getting it back in. Okay, how big the vellum? 3.75, so that's 3 3/4 inches by an inch. But what color do we want it to be? We have that orange. It's a little dark. Not the red. Oh, she's got sort of this champagne color and then this darker gold. I just use that plain. It doesn't quite. Okay, we're just going to use some of these. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so let me cut these at an inch. I'm just going to go ahead and cut several. So we're starting at, let's see, that's not quite 5 1/2. Do it down here. 3 1/2. You have to wait a minute, Peep. Okay, and I'm just going to put this, set that bigger piece aside for now and push those in there. And okay, there's a cattail in the way of my chair, so I can't back up right now. So I'm just going, I guess I need to cut this at 3 3/4. So I usually put it down on the bottom of my trimmer. And then put it about in the center. Oh, we need to. There we go. Let's see. Oh, this is the one thing about vellum. But since I'm going to put something, so I think I may just use dry adhesive in the center. Here we go. And if I need to come back, oh, look, y'all, that doesn't even show. Look at that on that. Well, I got it crooked too. Or I mean, not crooked, but I got it too far over to one side. And now it's too far over to that side. Grrr. There we go. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, this shimmery, you can't see the adhesive, and you can't really see that, can you? But anyway, yeah, you can't see the adhesive back here, so I really like that. And let's see, somebody's peeping at me because it's about time for their TREATs. Let's see what we have on the sticker sheet. That's in the correct orientation. I don't know if I want to use any of these on there. Hooray for you is kind of cute. I think I'm going to use this with a sentiment, which I have none stamped out at the moment. Do I? No. That's all Christmassy stuff. And let's see what I've got over here. Yeah, just for you. That just to note is way too big. That is not going to go. Y'all, how can you have so much stuff cut out and then nothing is quite right for your card? And I just dumped a bunch of stuff out. See this? Look at all this stuff. All sentiments that I have ready. I have that have a sweet birthday. That is so funny. I have all this stuff and none of it is what I want to use on this card. So that one might do. Y'all, I have like an accident waiting to happen here. As usual. It's like a craft-a-lanch. And those are too big. And I think I have used up everything in these bins right here. Look, y'all, I save all these things from scrapbook.com. Like this one, to reduce stress. I do yoga. Just kidding. I craft all day in my yoga pants. I switch them around so that I always have something to make me laugh. I've got that hello. It's too big. Too big, too big, too big. There's a little shaker tag I made. I've never put it on a card or sent it to anyone. And there are no sentiments in here, just various die cuts, which I really need to sort and put them in my little die cut notebook that I have. Okay, so let's see. I will have to cut that off if I do this like I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And let's grab out this. This is why it takes me forever to make a card. See, that is still going to cover up the vellum. And this is going to run off of the edge of the vellum if I do it like that. But you know, if I do it like this, that vellum will just look kind of like a banner. Hang on, I'm going to do a little more slant to that. And let's see. Yeah, if I hang this off the edge, that'll just look like an extra vellum banner there. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Oops. Put your glue down here, dear. Okay. Come on. And there we go. That is actually a very cute little card. Let's get it down on the card base and oh well, I've made a card tonight. And I'm glad I got to experiment with that vellum a little bit. I love that how that adhesive did not show at all. Let me find my card base that I covered up. And 1 second. Okay, just a minute, sweetie. So they're telling me that I'm not a very good cat mom. For those of you who don't speak cat. Put that up a little further. There we go. I will come back and put some embellishments on here because I really do think it needs a little sparkle and shine. But it's beautiful, the colors. I love the colors of this pattern paper and the flowers. So there we go. Oh, I'm going to show y'all one more thing. I've waited about 3 weeks, I think, on these. Because, once again, I could not resist these. This was $111 worth of product that I got for $38. So that's why I could not resist it. 2 years ago, I got a stamp set, this stamp set for Christmas. I could not afford to get the die at the time, the die set. So the die set was like 60% off, y'all. So I couldn't resist it. I had to get it to go with the stamp set I already have. Then I had looked at this several times. I have something similar from a different company that's a bunny rabbit, but I wanted the kitty cat. And isn't it cute? The stamp and the die, and I think I got them for less than the price of just the die set, what the normal regular price would be. And then because I love gnomes, and I don't really have one Christmas gnome house, but so I got this. This is something I would not normally have purchased because really, I really just got it for this image. I'll probably use the little mouse, but I really just got it for that, which is why normally I would not buy this set. But for the price that I paid, it was worth it to use the for this stamp and the sentiments. So, and that was all I bought. So anyway, I guess I will never do it like a no-buy. I cut those wrong. What the heck? That's 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's good. That's an inch. And I'll have to cut that to an inch. That one I got way off. Anyway, I will use these. Thank you for watching and listening to me talk to myself here. This is just a super easy sketch this month. So this is especially for somebody who maybe you've got some pattern paper that you bought and you're not quite sure what to do with it. Super easy sketch to start as a if you're a beginner sketch putter together. It's just, I mean, I just love this. As you can tell, I've already cut out so much and already have a couple of sets finished, and I might even do some more. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, and I will see you soon, and I will show you some of these when they are finished. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.